Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gabriel Joseph, and I am the purpose-driven producer. And if you don't know why I call myself the purpose-driven producer, go watch some of my other videos. You'll figure it out. But I had a really interesting experience today. So my wife and I have an amazing relationship. It's grown much stronger through our adversity, which is adversity either makes or breaks you, right? I mean, it either makes you stronger or it destroys you. And so the adversity that we've gone through over the last 2.5 years, losing everything and yada, 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 it has made our relationship deeper and stronger. So I'm very appreciative for that experience. Nevertheless, so we have an amazing friend. Natalie Goddard, you are a goddess. Thank you very much. You are amazing, and you bring so much love and light into the world. And I thank you for that. Andy, you are an amazing man as well, and I love you too, brother, from the bottom of my heart. So here's the whole entire point. So we're in the kitchen, and my wife was busy. I think she was just getting done with some dishes, hands were wet type of thing, dealing with the kids and making lunch. And her phone rings, and it's on the counter, and I see that Natalie Goddard is calling, which is a rare case, not super rare, but her time's valuable. And so she was calling, a very good friend, and my wife had sent her a text or asked her a question, etc. So she was responding, right? So I was like, oh, Natalie Goddard, awesome. Amazing friend. I pick it up and say, hey, Nat, how are you? And we have this small exchange, and I said, look, I know your time's valuable, and I know Shandy called you for a specific reason. Let me just pass the phone over to her, and you guys can talk. So, super cool. And she's like, awesome, Gabe, I really appreciate that. And you know what? I love you. Okay? Guess what I said in return? Without hesitation, Natalie, thank you very much. You know I love you as well. And it's interesting, I was thinking afterwards, how many spouses would be in that situation where you pick up your wife or your husband's phone, you have a conversation for a second, and then at the very end, before you hand it back over to them, say, I love you, to the person on the other end of the phone. Crazy, right? How many spouses would be A, secure in their relationships and themselves to hear that, and B, not even be worried about it or considered about it, or I don't know, concerned about it, I guess. And so I was thinking, man, that was an interesting experience. And their conversation was, hey, Shandy, I hope that you didn't, I hope that wasn't weird. I just told your husband that I loved him because me and Andy love you guys so much. We really do. We've known these guys for years. And Shandy's like, oh no, absolutely, that was great, no problem. Love you and Andy as well, etc. And so their conversation was a little bit, it's interesting how we have these deep feelings for each other, right? For a husband and wife, or for a father and their children, or a mother and their children, right? Or for friends. We have these deep-seated feelings of love, respect, loyalty, admiration for each other. And we're very confident in those feelings, yet so often we're so unconfident or insecure about expressing those feelings verbally to each other. And I thought that was a great example of love and the expression of it. And it was in a very sincere, honest, open, and pure way. And so again, I just encourage you, start expressing that love, because my wife's comment back was this. She said, you know what, that's so true. And she kind of grew up in a shell, right? Not me, I'm an extrovert. Whoa, party time, here we go. I'll talk to anybody and I don't care. I'm not shy. But she grew up as an introvert. She was the person that was, just do my own thing, having to talk to somebody. Oh, my anxiety level's kind of going up type of thing. And she's amazing. She's got so many gifts and talents that she's offering to the world now. But it's because she has finally come out of that shell. So she says to her friend Natalie, that's so true. I've started to actually express those feelings that I have for people, and I'm coming out of that shell. And there's so much that's being reciprocated, more than I've ever known. And you have to know my wife. Everybody that meets her loves her. She is such a sweet, wonderful, caring, and giving woman. Yet her expression of the feelings that she had was lacking in her life. And once she actually started to express those, they were started to be reciprocated to a level that she had never known before. And I found the same to be true in my life as well. So again, hope that this whole entire conversation on the expression of the feeling of love vocally has helped you out a little bit. I mean, it was a good realization for me, and it's just one of those lessons that I've learned that I wanted to pass on. So again, this is Gabriel Joseph saying, I love you very much, and just as a sincere position from my heart, saying that I respect you as well. Keep your head up. Know you're doing a good job. You can continue to do a good job. And no matter what you're going through in your life, whether you're in one of those high moments or those, amazing peaks of your life, or whether you're in one of the deepest valleys that you've ever known, or anywhere in between, you keep going and doing what you know is right and what you feel to be your sole purpose, and you will continue to rock this world. And I love you for what you're doing. It's Gabriel Joseph. I am the Purpose Driven Producer, signing out. See ya.